This is my reaction to Alisa Supronova performing If It Weren't For You, originally by Joe Dassin. Let's commence.
Если не было тебя, скажи, зачем тогда мне жить? Шум дней, как в потоках дождя, сорванным листом кружить.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have to excuse me. The music that Alisa Supronova provides to us always gets me moving. Now, if me moving is a thing that does not agree with you, well, then we're going to have a problem. Because I can't stop, ladies and gentlemen. This young lady, so utterly talented. I will never stop saying that because it is the truth. Alisa Supronova, always performing so wonderfully. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, performing an old school song by an artist called Joe Dassin. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. The song is from way back, ladies and gentlemen, and Alisa giving us a modern reinvention of the song. She did do the arrangement for this, as she usually does with these performances, ladies and gentlemen. This young lady sings so beautifully. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what Alisa Supronova is all about. She always gives us wonderful performances, and this one already sounding so awesome with that beat coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, that voice of hers, so immense. There are subtitles on this video, but they don't work so well for English, so let's just keep going. Alisa is gonna provide an awesome vibe, 100%.
Если б не было тебя, я б выдумал себе любовь. Я твои в ней искал бы черты и убеждался вновь и вновь, что это все ж не ты. Если б не было тебя, то для чего тогда мне быть? День за днем находить и терять, ждать любви, но не любить.
Ladies and gentlemen, she has this uncanny ability to mesh the old school with the modern school, the new school. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, she just meshes these elements so awesomely with the music and her voice. Utterly timeless. You can set Alisa's voice to any soundtrack, ladies and gentlemen. We've had these discussions many times. She is just too legit for words, ladies and gentlemen, an incredible vocalist. And every time she performs, it's just another reminder of how incredibly awesome she is. This sounds excellent. It has a laid-back quality to it, but at the same time, it's propulsive. It moves forward. That beat is just awesome. And Alisa's voice, ladies and gentlemen, highlight reel stuff.
Если б не было тебя, я б шел по миру как слепой, в гуле сотен чужих голосов, узнать пытаясь голос твой и звук твоих шагов. Si tu n'existais pas is a song by Joe Dassin, released in 1975 on his 9th studio album, Joe Dassin, Les Costumes Blancs.
I'm telling you right now, Alisa Supronova is synonymous with excellent music, ladies and gentlemen. She is synonymous with excellent singing. Because that's what she does every single time. Every performance is another opportunity for her to showcase her magnificent brilliance. And she never lets an opportunity pass her by to be utterly brilliant, ladies and gentlemen. I keep telling you this. I have now been a fan of this incredible performer for quite some time, ladies and gentlemen, and she never ceases to be utterly impressive and amazing. She grabbed a song from the 1970s and she gave it that Alisa vibe, ladies and gentlemen, working on that arrangement of the music, but then giving us that amazing voice of hers, ladies and gentlemen, elevating the material as always, singing so beautifully. Yours truly, not aware of the specific words she was using in that performance, ladies and gentlemen, because of a lack of subtitles. But as always, Alisa just absolutely defeated that shortcoming on my part by just singing wonderfully. Her singing surpasses, the need to even understand what she's saying. Her voice is just so amazing. She always creates such a stunning vibe, and this was no different, ladies and gentlemen. Simply put, one performance after the other, this singer, she just continues to be utterly superb every single time, ladies and gentlemen. And that fact is never going to stop being true. She's never going to stop being utterly amazing, and she's never going to stop giving us wonderfully memorable music. Ladies and gentlemen, she is utterly incredible. That was superbly fantastic.